I really appreciate it. For you all that don't know me, my name is Micah Sims. My name is Micah Sims, and I'm a blogger for MicahSims.com, and I am the leader of the Lexington Tea Party, and I am joined with colleagues from all over the state, from grassroots organizations, from tea parties that are coming and converging, and one in Louisville to support a governor candidate, Phil Moffitt. And we have a press release. Press release, but I want to introduce the person that is, and thank you so much to the press that is here and coming, and all of you all that have joined us, and I really appreciate it. But I'd like to introduce Janine Hampton, who is going to be giving the press release for this conference. She will be delivering on behalf of the Tea Party and grassroots leaders that are here tonight. We will take questions at the end. Janine is the chair of state and national affairs and elections for the Bowling Green, Southern Kentucky Tea Party. She spent 7 years in the U.S. Air Force, and like all of us, she is here tonight, and she is alarmed by the lack of respect for our Constitution, the federal encroachment on states and individual rights, and is saddened by those who believe their best bet for prosperity depends on the U.S. government. Please welcome Mrs. Janine Hampton.
Let me invite you all to our Tax Day rally, April 15th in Bowling Green at Fountain Square. Our guest speaker will be Senator Rand Paul. So we're all invited at 5:30 at the square. This past week, we watched Congress and the President quibbling over competing federal budget priorities. They ended up cutting out, what's the percentage? Less than 0.5% of the shortfall. And as these discussions continue, the American people are going to face a key decision. Do we keep spending beyond our means, or will we get serious about government spending problems at all levels and start to clean up the mess? We are here. The Tea Party is here to start cleaning up the mess. We knew that taking on the political machine was not going to be easy. The establishment often doesn't fight fair, and they change the rules as they go along. Well, we have a message from the Tea Party. You can't have Kentucky anymore. Yeah. So who is the Tea Party? Well, if you look around, these are the faces of the Tea Party. We're just ordinary Americans. We're your neighbors, your friends, your co-workers. We're even relatives. Most of us have relatives. We're Kentuckians, and we're concerned citizens. And we support Phil Moffitt for governor. The government spends too much, borrows too much, and regulates too much, usually in the name of fixing things that don't need fixing. Government often makes bad situations worse by increasing dependency and by expanding its own power at our expense. And we have had enough of that. Kentucky should be one of the most prosperous states in the Union. It's got some great assets. It's got great people. It's in a central location. It's got a moderate climate. It's got a wealth of natural resources. People and jobs should be flocking to Kentucky the way they come to Texas. But it's not. Government corruption and mismanagement, I should say, are holding us back. And just look at where that's gotten us. 1/3 of folks in the public school system don't even graduate. They drop out. And those who do graduate can't even read at a high school level. How sad is that? Our state bonds were recently downgraded. You probably saw that in the news. Forbes ranked Kentucky near the bottom for business climate and as the worst run state. Is that normal? If that's not normal, and we stand together today to say we want Kentucky to be exceptional.
Yes.
It's clear that we need someone at the helm with real-world private sector experience. Someone who's run a business, someone who's managed a budget, someone who's met a payroll, someone with first-hand knowledge of what it takes to turn failing students into successful ones. And that man is Phil Moffitt.
Yeah.